Hello everyone, welcome back to Catherine's Plates. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy but very delicious one skillet cheesy pasta and sausage. This is a 30-minute meal that's easily put together during the weeknights or even just throw it together on the weekend. Alright, you guys ready? Let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is start chopping up our veggies. What's great about this is that you can use whatever you have in your refrigerator. I always put an onion into my skillet meals, and then today I'm going to put in a green bell pepper. That's what I have in my refrigerator before I go shopping. First thing we're going to do is start heating up our skillet over medium-high heat. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. And then just a little drizzle of some cooking oil. Start getting that nice and warmed up. I have a bell pepper and an onion, and I'm just going to kind of roughly chop those. So I'm just going to take my onion and I'm just going to half it. Then I'm just going to slice it, turn it around the other way, and cut through that. I think I'm going to do half of an onion. I'm going to get my bell pepper ready. I've already washed and dried it. I'm just going to cut off the 4 ends. And then I'm going to dice these. They don't melt down as much as an onion will, so I'm going to make sure these are tiny so they cook faster. Alright, I hear my butter and oil over there sizzling. So once I get this chopped up, we're going to go ahead and add it to the pan. Make everybody hungry. Sizzle your vegetables. Get those taste buds going. And then start softening these down, and then we're going to work on our sausage. Okay, what I like to use for this dish is a smoked sausage. Or you can use a kielbasa sausage. You can even take the ground up sausage and brown that up if you want. This dish is very versatile. So this is about 13 ounces. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off the ends. And then I'm going to slice these into rings. Make sure you keep an eye on your peppers and onions. So about 1/4 inch thick. Once we get these cut up, we're going to add those to the peppers and onions. Okay. Alright, we're going to cook the sausage until it's nicely browned and kind of crispy on the edges. And a good way to do that is just flatten them out into the pan and get them crispy on one side and then kind of flip them over. It'll take just a couple of minutes. Make sure you comment down below what sausage that you want to use for this dish. Kielbasa is another good one. Ooh, I was going to show you this right here. That looks good right there. Now while we're cooking the other side, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Stir that in. And we're going to let that cook for 1 more minute. Okay, it looks really good in there. Smells amazing. What we're going to do now is add 1 can, which is 14 ounces of diced tomatoes. You can use the fire roasted tomatoes or the regular, which I'm going to be doing right here. If you want to add rotel, you can do that also because it's got that delicious flavor from the green chilies in there. Or you can add this and then add some extra green chilies in there if you want. All right. Blend all those flavors together. All right. We're going to add some salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon to 1/4 of a teaspoon. Some black pepper. I'm going to add in broth. I have a chicken broth here. You can do a beef broth if you want, or a vegetable broth. It'll take about 4 cups. I'm going to turn the heat to a high so we can bring this to a boil. Okay, while we're bringing that to a boil, let's talk about the pasta. I'm using an elbow pasta, and you want to make sure that it's uncooked, dry pasta. About 16 ounces are going in. So once this comes to a boil, we'll add that. You can use any pasta that you like. It may affect the cooking time by a minute or so, but that's totally fine. Oh, it smells delicious. I'm going to give it a taste and make sure that the salt, the pepper, the garlic, all those flavors are where we want them. Ooh, yum. That's good. We've got more things happening after the pasta goes in, so make sure that you stay tuned. We got a boil going on, so we're going to go ahead now and start adding our pasta. All right, we're going to mix it all together. Want to make sure that pasta is in the liquid. All right, we're going to bring it back to a boil, which we have right here. We're going to turn down the heat to a simmer. We are going to place a lid on. We're going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes. The pasta cooks longer in a thicker broth than it does if you're just boiling it in water on the back stove, okay? So it's going to take a little longer to cook the pasta. Keep your eyes on it. Every so often, take your lid off and use your spoon and just kind of scrape the bottom. Make sure the pasta is not sticking to it. Check your liquid level. If you feel like you need to add some more liquid, you can add some more broth at that time. Make sure you come back. We got a few more things to add to this to just finish this dish off. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. Y'all go check out. I have more One Skillet meals down below in the description box and a playlist. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'll be back. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Look at that. The pasta is totally tender, cooked through. Let's go ahead now and add the other ingredients. 1 cup of sour cream. If you don't want to put the sour cream in there, you can put milk, or you can put half and half or heavy whipping cream. I'm going to put 4 ounces of cheddar cheese. I'm going to stir this all together until it's well blended and the cheese is melted. We're going to go ahead and turn the burner off. Now once we get it all combined and the cheese is nice and melted, we're going to put that other half of the cheese on top. We weren't done that with that cheese yet. Place the lid on. We're just going to let it sit there for just a few minutes until that cheese is nice and melted. Ooh, that looks amazing. That looks amazing. What do y'all think? I'm going to put some fresh parsley on top. You got to make it look pretty. One skillet, cheesy pasta and sausage. Less than 30 minutes. Let me dig in. Okay, I'm ready for my bite. Okay, what do y'all think? They are lined up behind the camera on this one, you guys. It's so cheesy. That's delicious. I love the bell peppers anyway. I'll eat them. All right, y'all comment down below what you think of my one skillet cheesy pasta and sausage. Give me a thumbs up on this one. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. I'll see you on the next episode.